All right, what's going on, y'all? My name is Josh, and welcome to another episode of review from the Holy Ruckus, a chance to just dive into this book that Ascension has sent us, The Sacred That Surrounds Us by Andrea Zachman. It's something that I've been looking forward to receiving and also the opportunity to review it just for you. But before we start anything, go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button, hit that little bell, that church bell, and subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can get any of the reviews that we do. But anyway, enough of that shameless plug. Let me plug this joint. The Sacred That Surrounds Us by Andrea Zachman is a book and a resource that I've been looking for a minute. It's definitely a resource that you can bring into any situation. If you're someone that's a teacher, a catechist, whatever it may be, or you're a parent or a friend or a sponsor, RCIA candidates, catechumens, folks that are getting ready for confirmation. So right away, what I can tell you, this is beautifully done. Everything from the images through the writing that's placed here and the descriptions, I feel like are done in a way that everything in the Catholic Church means something, has a transcendent value, something that points outside of itself. It's not just water, it's not just a piece of wood, it's not just an artwork, but it's something that tries to get you to tap in to heaven. And I think Ascension does a good job of bringing the sacred down to you so you can partake in it. So definitely a beautiful thing here. Second thing I really liked about the book is not only the images, but then you have saints, holy people of the church, and scripture to bolster and to enhance what's being described. The nave. Nave comes from the Latin word navis, meaning ship. And then you got the scripture that pairs with it. Hebrews 10:25. Not neglecting to meet together, as is the habit of some, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day drawing near. Again, something that you never think about. And here you have a quote that kind of goes with that. You have another one, St. Augustine, right? We have the baptismal font. You have St. Augustine. For from the newborn infant to the old man bent with age, as there is none shut out from baptism, so there is none who does not die to sin in baptism. Again, the quote goes with the images, so I thought that was really good. And the third thing that I really enjoyed about it is that how it's divided up. The way this book is divided is chapter 1, you have the sacredness of the Mass. What are the objects that have to do with the Mass specifically? What are the things that are going to draw us in to the Mass? So you have the altar, you have the gifts that are brought forth, the bread and the wine, the cruets, right? All these things that are going to draw you in, right? So what are those smells and bells? What are those things that we see on the regular at a Sunday Mass? This book dives in on that. Then you have the second chapter dedicated to the sacred vestments. So many times when I work with pastors and priests, one of the things that I really wanted them to highlight for youth in particular were the vestments that were placed and the prayers that go with the vestments and what they mean and what they're for. The third chapter, the sacred environment. So maybe it's not about the Mass specifically, but it's about drawing you in to the sacredness in the building, in the church, the Stations of the Cross, the crucifix that hangs above the altar, the stained glass windows if your parish has them, right? The icons and the images and the statues, right? Many misconceptions about imagery in the Catholic Church. This book highlights those and talks about them and why we have them and why they matter and how they'll draw you in to the sacred. And so I really loved this book. I thought it was a great resource. My only one thing, I guess, it's not something that will be like bedside reading for me and my 4 little monsters. But because it's soft cover and it's going to get messed up, this is an accessible book for everybody else and something that you can use and to bolster your prayer life. Ascension, you hit it out of the park again. Enjoy this book. Go get it when it comes out. Hit up the Amazon, hit up the Ascension store, and go get it because you will not be sorry. And the person who receives this will be blessed. Take care.